Hi y'all, welcome to Tarina Presents, and right now I'm going to present to you a little video showing some of my books that I have on sale on Amazon and Kindle. I know I'll talk about them, but I'm actually going to show you the copies I have. I don't have copies of every single one of my books. I have about 11 or 12 if I remember correctly. Anyway, here's a couple of them I'm going to share. Okay, and I'll put the address to my author site on in the comments of this video. Okay, here you go. Here is the first one I ever made. Now this is the original cover. I changed the cover, but this is the original one. Okay, it's a bunch of poems and 2 short stories. Like I said, this is not the cover anymore. This was my first original cover, and I changed it, but it's the same name. Just look it up. Okay, and cue them off. Next one. I'm going in no particular order, by the way, because just grabbing the books. And it's, oh, by the way, it's both Kindle and Amazon paperback. This is also both Kindle, and all of them are Kindle except for one. The rest and everything's paperback, and some are hardcover. But again, this was another one, another book of poetry. This is the original cover. I since changed the cover, but it's the same name, Love Notes. And it's a bunch of my poetry. The next one is one of my suspense. Now this one's the same cover. Short story. It's a interesting little read if you want to read a suspense. I enjoyed writing it. It's something I would read. You know. Here's another one. Also, this is the original and still is the book cover. I don't think I moved this to center, but everything else is the same. Short story suspense. This is something I wrote many years ago. Matter of fact, let's see. I wrote it originally. Did I put the original? Yeah, originally in 2015. For something I was doing when I was doing online schooling, college. Something I wrote then. Short story. This is like from first person, but not real. It's oh, everything's fantasy, pretty much. Everything's fantasy, really. Same here. Oh, yeah. What? So this is another one. Suspense, chilling, thriller. And by the way, this one, and this one are all can be brought separate, or they can be brought together in a book called Chilling Tales. I put them together in a book called Chilling Tales is the only one that don't come with the Kindle, because I have them all separated as Kindle. Okay. So here's another one. Another book of poems. Yep, there you go. Okay, this is, I'm not sure. This might be, this is the updated, I think this is the updated version of my first book. I didn't realize I had the updated version. Oh well. And here's some hardcovers. I prefer hardcovers over paperbacks, but not all the books I wrote could be put in hardcover because you gotta have a certain amount of pages. But all my more recent ones, I don't have any, or hardcovers. So these are my romantic, well, I say romantic, my fantasy short stories. So here we go. Like I said, I love hardcover books. If I have the choice between paperback and hardcover, I will always go hardcover, okay? And another one. Again, fantasy. Love story. You know. I also have 2 more, which also comes in, you know, Kindle, paperback, hardcover. The Longing. Again, another fantasy. And then I have a collection of short stories that's also, it's a mixed, and it's called Fantasy Tales, that one. Had to think for a second of the name of the Fantasy Tales. I haven't yet got my own copy of those two yet. Eventually I will. But anyway, yeah. So I wanted to make a video of all my books that I have out on Amazon and Kindle. I haven't it's been over a year and I haven't put anything out new. I've started some new stories that I have on my computer. I've probably mentioned it before in another video. And I just haven't got around to finishing them. I just haven't got... I'm at that point where I'm kind of discouraged to write. Even though I do like writing, but it's just to sit down and write. And I tend to have the same ideas and just try to twist. And then sometimes I have different ideas and then the twisted ideas and stuff like that. So it's just to get it all together. Because my ideas go all over the place. To just put it into one spot. Challenge. I guess all writers have that challenge. So that's my challenge. But the biggest thing that discourages me is that I think to myself, and I shouldn't think to myself. I shouldn't think this, but that because of lack of sales, I don't want to write. But I'm hoping to get more sales. Will I get sales? Hopefully somebody will say, hey, this looks interesting, let me give it a read. Even if it's the Kindle version. I would prefer people buy the physical version. But I'll be happy if you read the Kindle version. Yeah, so that's it for me on this video. That's it. You know, there we go. That is what it is. All right. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe. I always do.